Well, that was dumb. Note to self, never turn on your Wonder Mill without having the flour thing attached. It almost took off like a rocket. Good morning, y'all. So Christmas is done. We are back to normal routine. Ben is actually still off work though, so we are working on getting some stuff done around here. So before we can do that, we need a good breakfast. So I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to work on breakfast. I'm actually going to get something on for lunch. We are focused on back to healthy traditional eating. So that includes prep work. So I'm going to get some stuff going in here, then we're going to head out and do chores, and then we've got a big project today. First thing I'm doing, I've talked about prep work. So this is some wheat berries that I had sprouted. They've been frozen. So I'm going to grind those in my Wonder Mill and make some quick whole grain pancakes. I love sprouted wheat for times I don't have time or don't want to do sourdough. So let's get that ground. I wanted to show y'all a couple really cool things I got for Christmas that I was really excited about. One is this milk frother. I've had several different of these and some work good and some don't, and this is by far the best one I've ever had. So I'll link this below, but I like to just take a little bit of milk in a cup, and you can see my cup stained, I've already used it, and froth it. Just FYI, some milks are easier to froth than others, but any frothing you do fluffs the milk up, I guess you would say, and put air in it like you would get a latte at a fancy coffee shop. So I like to froth a little milk, and then I also I love this thing. I got this for Christmas. It's a stainless steel French press, and it works really well. It's bigger than any one I've ever had, and the stainless steel, it stays really hot. So I mean, I can drink on this all morning and into the afternoon, and it's still warm. So as you guys know, I had to give up coffee. So this is actually tea chino. I really like this stuff. It's my coffee substitute. And so I just really love this thing. I'm excited to have something that makes at least fake coffee drinking fun again. So look at that froth on there. It's so beautiful. Deer meat. Buttercup squash from back in the summer. So in just a few minutes, I was able to get breakfast cooked, lunch prepped, all at the same time. It didn't take me very long, and then we'll have something to eat, and we won't have to wonder what are we having for lunch and go scrounging around and wind up eating something unhealthy. And so then when I come in and we have lunch, that's when I start thinking about prepping supper and the later meal, and I go ahead and get something on or out to thaw or something like that. So I'm trying to stay ahead of the game. I know I could even do better and be prepping for the week or at least for the day before, but this is definitely progress for me.
Alright, I know y'all said it. We knew it was going to happen. The turkeys have been flying out for about the past week. They'll fly up here and roost on this at night. In the morning, they'll fly down outside. All we're doing is walking them around. Had one problem though. My favorite hen roosted over there on Molly's pen and then flew down in there. What's Molly going to do? Find somebody to play with. So we're going to leave her out. She's got a little bit of damage on her neck from Molly playing with her. We're leaving her out so the other turkeys don't peck on her. Well, it just looks like it's going to turn into a nasty day. I am happy to report that the boar is starting to feel better. He really made us nervous for several days there, but we gave him 2 rounds of antibiotics, some of the Banamine to make him feel a little better, kind of like Tylenol. And I guess you'd say we're kind of spoiling him. Like what y'all mentioned, putting the oat milk in there. Plus we're giving him bagels. He really prefers the mini bagels and he wants me to break them up. A little bit of more grain in there. More mini bagels. Bite-sized pieces. Then on top of all of that, a half a gallon of milk. And Kitty wants a bite. Here. Here. Look. There you go. I'll save the rest for you. Come on. This is for him. I'll take some to your food bowl. Look. That's your food bowl. Here, here. I'll pour it in there. Walk away for just a second and we got another cat in there. What are you doing? Alright, back to what I was doing. Oh, that's too heavy for one hand. really likes them bagels. He got some big old tusk on him. So that's wonderful news. We was really getting worried that we was going to lose him. He's actually showed a lot of improvement in the last 2 days, so we're super excited that he has started eating again. And I think he likes being pampered.
So the beginning of another big project.
And this one's going to be a big project.
Big.
We've got several pretty good sized projects going on right now.
Yeah, we do.
You got this one, which is the new schooner. This is going to be the skids for the schooner. We still got the freezer.
Still working on this bad boy.
So after pulling these pallets out of the floor of that freezer, there's quite a bit of rust down there. So I've got some epoxy. I'm going to epoxy the whole floor in there. Probably not where we walk to make it too slick. So I've got that to do. Gonna do that on a rainy day. Plus we got the new chick brooder.
So really thankful for family. We've got 2 different families basically helping us, one with the freezer and one that helped us get the brooder, or we couldn't have done this. You can't do everything by yourself. You need people in your corner and that are willing to reach out and help, and that hopefully one of these years we can reach back out and help them. Yeah,
we've also got a really close friend, we consider him family, or them family, that he's going to be coming this weekend, and we're going to power the freezer up. He's an electrician, licensed electrician, so we're going to get it wired up, all ready to go.
Yep.
Singe the eyebrows. Safety first. So now what I'm doing is I cut this piece off to make the schooner long enough. I'll thread it in there.
So Ben is working on the beginnings of the schooner. So that's going to be really awesome because we have big plans to raise lots of meat chickens this year. So I wanted to show you one other exciting thing that we got, and we've gotten it brought home already. So let's take a look. So we were actually able to score this big box trailer. So we've got it setting up here. It's got some floor problems, but that's okay. We are going to replace the floor in it, and this is actually 8 foot by 28 foot. So you can see it's sitting right up there by our shop. We're going to be replacing that floor, and then that is going to be our brooder for our meat chickens. We're actually not going to use this roll-up door. I actually think it might be broke, and we're going to build a wall there and just put a door in it. Maybe hopefully make the wall pretty cute, maybe out of cedar. I don't know what his plans are, but maybe a barn looking door, and then replace that floor, get some heaters, and we will be set up to brood probably close to 1,000 chicks in there. So that is going to be so handy. And my girl has come home. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, you don't want to. She's camera shy. Still hard at work, I see.
Yeah, I'm about getting there. I'm getting closer. I got them all in place and tacked on there. Now I'm gonna get the big welder out, make a full bead around them, and
You want to kind of tell them what you're doing?
This right here is going to be the bottom skid for our schooner. What we did is we went and purchased a greenhouse spring from a guy that had already had it bent but didn't have nowhere to go for it. So I got a pretty good deal on that. We're going to take the legs of them and slide down over these. Use a self-tapping screw and screw them to it. Then we've got our skid and our bows, and then all I got to do is put my bracing on there. Still quite a bit of work to do, but I don't know.
So Ben's been out here working literally all day. It's not going to be a one-day project. In fact, he's been working hours already. So we're just going to keep plugging along at these projects we've got. This was our plan for the winter all along, was to get the freezer in, the brooder in, and the schooner built. So we're well underway on all 3 projects. So I feel pretty great about it. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, it's just going to be a long process, and got to pick our perfect weather days, I guess you'd say. We got some projects that we're going to work on inside when it's raining, and other projects like this that I can work on when it's not raining.
And that's just winter for you, so we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep taking y'all along with us. 2021, we're hoping, is going to be an amazing year getting our meat business going, as well as just in life in general. I'm looking really forward to spring already. It's my favorite time of year, just looking forward to the days getting a little bit longer, the weather starting to warm up a little bit. I know we're a long ways from that, but every year after Christmas, I start just looking towards spring, and I'm still enjoying the downtime now, but I love when spring is on the way. So anyway, we will catch you guys on the next one. See you later. God bless.